What is Xiao Cai Cha? Why is it unique? And why is it harder and harder to find? Hi, I'm Dylan from Sweetest Do. Welcome to the first video talking about Xiao Cai Cha. Xiao Cai Cha translates to little veggie tea, and it can be found in multiple areas of China, not always under the Xiao Cai Cha name. Fuding, Anxi call it Xiao Cai Cha. In Wuishan, they call it Qizhong. In Ximen, they call it Chuntizhong, I think. So you have the same idea with different names. All of these teas come down to one thing, the tea seed. All of these teas come from a tea seed. But Dylan, don't all trees come from tea seeds? No. Most of the tea you're drinking did not come from a tea seed. If you're drinking Lo Gui, if you're drinking Fuding Da Bai, Silver Needle, Bai Mudans, these teas came from a cutting. In an agricultural practice that I still think is magical, they cut a little branch off the tree, they stick it in the ground, and that branch becomes a tree. Now, what's the difference between a cutting planted in the ground and the tea growing from the seed? The cutting planting in the ground is a clone. It has the exact same DNA as its original mother plant. The seed is not a clone. It might have similarities, just like you might have similarities to your mom or your dad, but it's going to be a little bit different. So when you're in Wuishan and you're looking at a tea plot with Lo Gui trees, all of those trees are probably exactly the same. They're probably all propagated from the same plant or the same mother plant. If you're looking at a field of Xiao Cai Cha plants, all of those plants are a little bit different. So what does this mean for flavor? You can imagine that if I'm producing a tea and I'm using clones of the same tree, and each of those leaves are very, very similar, if not exactly the same. And so the resulting flavor is a little more clean, a little more clear, a little more uniform. Now, if I make tea from a plot of land full of Xiao Cai Cha, full of seed-grown teas, then I'm not getting the same uniformity of leaf. Each leaf is a little bit different from the one next to it. And so when I make tea, I'm not going to get as clear of a flavor profile. I'm not going to get as uniform of a flavor profile. I'm going to get something a little more wild. And so sometimes this can mean the flavor is a little more unbalanced, but sometimes this can mean there's a flavor note in there that's a little bolder.